What's going on, guys? My name is Tommy. Welcome back. And though you're seeing this on Monday, I am recording it on Thanksgiving morning. So let me be the first to say, if you're part of the good old, USA, happy Thanksgiving to you all. I'm very thankful for the gaming friends that I've made on this channel. I'm thankful for the fun times. I'm thankful that people believe in me enough to run an 8-man party, although I'm pretty disappointed still that we're not running that tonight because of this holiday. I digress. Today we're up for another episode of the Forgotten Race Review. Before we get back to the requests, we're going to keep chugging through Ultimate Wilderness, and today we're going to talk about the Gathlain. Hey, wait a minute, Paizo, I'm looking at your book right here. It would appear that you've made another typo in Ultimate Wilderness. Come on, guys. So before we get down to business, we have to say, as always, that this episode of the Forgotten Race Review was brought to you by our patron, the Interplanar Crossroads. I'm recording this on Thursday, so that means Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have 5 days until my Android operative goes out into the wide world of the Dead Sons AP and probably dies in a session. But hey, that's neither here nor there. It'll be on their YouTube channel, and they do stream the game on Twitch as well. So if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into laser guns and servants of great old ones, oh my, do be sure to check us out. Speaking of Twitch, I know by the time that you guys have seen this, my net neutrality video will be out. However, I still refuse to shut up about it because it's super important. I'm not going to give you the whole spiel now, but the links both for the petition you can sign and the sign up for a wonderful service that will directly connect you with your local representative so you can tell them that we love a free and open internet. Please don't take it away from us, are in the description. This is important. We need to fight for it. But now I'm going to step off my soapbox again. Let's get down to business. So there is no verbatim Gathlain anywhere in mythology to which I am aware, but the whole nature of this thing screams Celtic lore, even down to its name. In Celtic nations throughout Europe, trees were a huge part of their religion. Oak trees featuring prominently in their cultures, as well as ash trees, apple trees, hazel trees, alder trees. And in these trees was thought to dwell fairies. Seed pods of an ash tree were used in divination, and the wood was said to have a power to ward off the fairies. Oak trees were used again when the druids would climb the oak tree, cut a bough of mistletoe, sacrifice the bulls for a fertility rite. Again, there's no verbatim Gathlain anywhere to which I am aware, but we are definitely absolutely pulling from Celtic lore and mythology on this one, and personally, I love that. In Pathfinder, according to some Fae ballads, Gathlains were one of the first people awakened in the First World, which is the realm, of course, where all the Fae live. They were grown from the seeds of an enormous magical tree. These seeds often drift for hundreds of miles before developing into adolescent Gathlains. And when they do so, the mistletoe from that tree, again, Celtic reference, grown into their flesh. Despite being born with a basic understanding of the world around them, Gathlains are inquisitive to a fault. They're known to be invaluable guides and knowledgeable explorers, but of course first you have to put up with their numerous questions and their strange japes. So the Gathlain have wings made out of wood and vines grow out of their bodies. They prefer to wear a mix of clothing with a base of natural materials, think like grass skirts or woven tunics, and they combine this with finery gathered from all kinds of sources. Their society is built around the arts, discovery, experimentation, and storytelling. These guys constantly seek new ways to look at the world. Their leaders are often popular explorers, followed primarily as idols worth emulating and as a source of gossip. Although Gathlains tend to engage in raucous romances born of melodramatic or fanciful encounters, they do not procreate conventionally from such pairings. Again, these guys are born from those magical trees and drift forever before becoming themselves. Gathlains also show little interest in gender, and they find it quaint when other races use it as a basis for assigning things like gender roles or choosing partners. Yeah, okay, I know some people are going to turn their noses up at this, but I think it's really important that our games, the things we come to when we're super depressed and super stressed out, include this, because that's the people that are looking to find that escape, is people that have to deal with the pressure of having their own personal life choices. And I'm going to go ahead and reach all the way over from Missouri to Washington and give Paizo a pat on the back for this. Thank you for including those members of our community in your game. Gathlains associate with a variety of other Fae as freely as among their own kind. These mixed communities of Fae are called courts and feature elaborate titles for those members deemed either most interesting or most worthy of admiration. When a Gathlain chooses to join a different community, it's generally a temporary thing, whether that lasts only a season or decades on end. Adventuring Gathlains frequently seek out and attempt to mingle with like-minded gnomes. However, gnomes often find these guys too flighty, foolish, and undisciplined, yet the gnomes. But on paper, a Gathlain gets a +2 to dexterity and a +2 to charisma. Who saw that one coming? And a -2 to constitution. Gathlains are size category small. They have a normal speed. However, they do have a fly speed of 40 with poor maneuverability. They have low light vision and a +1 natural armor bonus, as well as the ability to, once a day, cast Entangle or Feather Step with a caster level equal to their character level. How would I play one of these guys? Well, first off, I gotta say, and maybe I'm just a little partial because in my head, I have a picture of one day playing something like a Sprite Cavalier Uber charging with a lance the size of like a pencil and doing a bajillions of damage with it. But I'm kind of bummed out that Paizo didn't make these guys size category tiny. I think of all the races in the world to have made tiny, this would have been the one. However, that is my one and only complaint with the race. I'm really glad it got some extra buffs because I really love it and I really love Celtic mythology. Also, it kind of bums me out these guys don't get the Fey subtype. They're obviously Fey, and I don't think putting the Fey typing in race creation on these guys would have really done anything. Oh well, maybe I'm nitpicky. So what do you guys think about a Gathlain? Would you play one? Are you as stoked as I am that we have a Celtic race definitively running around in the Pathfinder world? Because I think it's sweet. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments below, and do be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. The next episode of Forgotten Race Review drops next Monday.